Stop trying to be perfect when everyone's perception of perfection is different. Is that too long a title? Will that even fit in the will that even fit? Like when it comes up in a suggestion? Also, what you think of the fit? Let me stop being stupid. Anyway, stop trying to be perfect when everyone's perception of perfection is different. Now, I thought of this a long ass time ago. I'm telling you, I thought of this when I was what, like fucking 14, 15? I just turned 20. I hope you like the scenery, by the way. I just turned 20. I thought of this shit when I was like 14, 15. And basically, that saying is stop trying to be perfect when everyone's perception of perfection is different. I'm gonna read you the little note that I wrote on this iPad. Um, it's tiny. Stop trying to be perfect when everyone's perception of perfection is different. Just be you, be your best you, and the people you long for will find you because they're looking for people like you. Ain't that the truth? Um, yeah. If you spend your whole life trying to be perfect, this will be another quick one because there really ain't much to say. You know what I mean? It's black and white. Stop trying to be perfect because you're perfect and what you think is perfect is different from the next person's perfect. If you're trying to be your best friend's perfect, then their perfect will be different to what you think is perfect and it might not align with you and what you want to be. Their friends, just anyone. You ask everyone's perception of perfect and it'll be different, bro. And there might be like general consensuses to having like a good attitude and shit. But at the same time, it's like you're never gonna be always 100% in the lines with anyone. And, you know, and that's what's the beauty about it, right? Because can you imagine if every single person on earth was the same? Then how would you pick friends? You would just, everyone would be friends and you wouldn't find anything new in anyone and everyone would be the same. Your imperfections, it's funny, we get told, whether we get told or whether we just kind of figure it out on our own, we kind of insinuate imperfections with our flaws and bad things, like negatives about ourselves. But the way I see it, our imperfections are what carve us out to be loved by other people, right? I mean, people love you because of their positives and whatever their reasons are for loving you. But they pick you because you're you, right? That's kind of the general thing. They pick you because you're you. You know, and if you're acting like somebody else and someone picks you, it's not gonna last forever. That's the truth. If you're trying to be someone else, you can't keep it up forever. You'll slip and you'll get tired at some point, and it'll cause conflicts. You can't live your whole life on someone else's terms, trying to be someone else's perfect. Because what are you really looking for? At the end of the day, you're living outside, and at the end of the day, when everyone goes home and you're sat in that bedroom alone, about to go to sleep, what do you have? You know? And this is not to dig at anyone. This is to look out for you. At the end of it, if you spend a whole day acting like someone, and that's how you live your life, and you're out in that group and whatever, and you're acting like someone else, trying to be that group's perfect, so to keep you in, are you really happy at the end of the day when everyone goes home and you're in that bed and you're about to drop off to sleep and you're kind of thinking about the day? Are you really happy in someone else's skin? So stop trying to be perfect when everyone's perception of perfection is different. It's a case of like, just be you, because if you're you, then and you're authentic, you'll feel good in yourself. You'll feel happy with life. You'll feel satisfied. You'll appreciate things more because you'll appreciate that you just get to exist and be comfortable in your own skin. Because I've long been this way, and trust me, it's a good feeling. And once you just be you and you don't act like anyone else and you're not trying to, put on anything, and you're just doing what your soul says and you're living life for you, it's a good feeling. And once you start doing that, some people may leave, but then people will come and your people will find you, right? So I I got a couple friends that is I only have like a handful of friends, and most of them I'll speak to like a couple times a year. One of them, Max, my best friend, we go out often. We speak most days. That's my dog. And those guys, they fuck with me because obviously we spend time together, we went to school together and stuff like that. And they like me because of how I am, my attitude. Maybe I know Max for sure likes how I dress. You know what I'm saying? Bro, in college, Max used to dress ass. And I can say this because he said it, right? I can say this because he said it. And we both know it. That shit was hilarious. I was dressing like okay in college. You know that like phase where you're just exploring shit and like trying to find you in your style. But like I say, we've by spending time together and being around each other and just being us and picking the clothes that we like and playing the games that we like and talking how we like and doing whatever just like that. People mold to you, right? And they became my friends for those reasons. And I was just being me. If that wasn't me and I was putting on an act and they fuck with me for that, once I kind of broke, because it will happen down the line, once I broke and I couldn't really be that anymore, and they noticed me changing and morphing into someone new, they might not stick around. Um, and it was because I was trying to be perfect when everyone's perception of perfect is different. So if you just be you, because it's think of it like a cookie cutter, right? Where am I going with this actually? I was trying to say that, you know, you get cut out like you being you and all the things that you like and your characteristics and everything about you is like that's you when you're cut out of the kind of bake, right? The tray with all the dough on it. Like, oh shit, spider. Oh, fuck out of here. I don't like spiders. Anyway, it's like everyone just pretend everyone is cut from the dough, right? With a cookie cutter. And how you're decorated, that's you, and people love that for you, and people will pick you based off of like that stuff. I'm not just saying how you look, it's like your characteristics and shit. There's no perfect cookie to be cut, right? It's how it tastes. Now I'm not saying eat your friends, but if you like that, then shit, go ahead, ladies. Anyway, like bro, I'm still trying to like, cause off camera, I'm like, I can be jokey and shit, but because it doesn't really hit the same when I'm trying to joke on camera right now because I'm still kind of nervous about my delivery. Anyway, main premises. Did you get it yet? Repeat it back to me real quick. And did it click? That's right. Whether it did or didn't, at least you're on the right track 'cause you had the idea now. Stop trying to be perfect when everyone's perceptions of perfection is different. Because if you're trying to be perfect for one person, people change and they might like you for different things. And then if you were wanting to be liked by them, when they find out you're not really like that and you're putting on an act, um, they're either gonna not fuck with you because you're not the person they thought you were, or not fuck with you because you were lying to them, right? So but then it's like if you're in a group and you're trying to be perfect for everyone and fit in with everyone and be the one that everyone lifts up, it doesn't matter. You don't need to be. You know, who cares about validation? And you'll learn this. Like I say, I'm long evolved now. I'm at a point where I don't know how much more evolved I can get. I've done most of the internal work. And if you're comfortable in your own skin and you're happy with your own life and you're happy with how you are, and you're just being genuine and living for you, nobody's opinion matters. Validation doesn't matter. You could walk down the street and everyone say they don't fuck with you, and you're like, well, I don't care because I fuck with me. And I'm moving my arms, I'm looking through my eyes, I'm speaking through my mouth. I live in my body, not y'all, so it don't matter. So, like I say, I hope you got it. This video is actually way longer than it should have been. Stop trying to be perfect when everyone's perception. If you're just trying to be perfect for everyone in the group, if you line five of them up in like a five-person group and say, what's your idea of a perfect person? They give you the answer. Next person, what's your idea of a perfect person? Next person. And so on and so on. You will have whether it's completely different or just a bit different or whatever, you will have a a different answer from every single one of those people. No answer will be the same. You get it? So, what was that? Oh, my money. Got to pick that up. I don't got much of it. I'm unemployed. Anyway, with that being said, um, I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you just want to hear me talk shit some more and you want to kick it with me, weekly. I got weekly videos coming out Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. That's my upload schedule. If you want to come fuck with me, come chill with me a couple times a week, then by all means, I would absolutely love for you to. I don't care who you are, what you look like, as long as you're just a good person and you're out to help others win. And so subscribe is completely free. There's no commitment. You can unsubscribe anytime if you're not rocking with me anymore, which is cool. Subscribe is free. Music, if you're a music supervisor, go check out my music. If you're a sync agent, go check out my music. I need both of you so bad. I'm trying to really take the sync thing somewhere because I make good cinematic music. I actually got in touch with a music editor that did work on Stranger Things the series, and they told me that I have a very promising future in cinematic music. So, I don't have traditional industry credits, but for what it's worth, there's that statement. Go check it out if you're a viewer and you just want to check out some instrumental music because I got some dope up in there. If you're an artist, and you want to check out some of my tracks so you can maybe hop on them, go check it out. I'm not selling no bullshit ass $30, $100 exclusives, so it's gonna be like at least like mid four figures for me. And I'm talking maybe even five figures, all right, depending on who you are, because I know the industry, I know what I'm worth, I know how y'all rinse people. So don't try to play me. Anyway, subscribe. If you like music, go check out the music. Everything will be in the pinned comment. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.